Wednesday, July 13th here in Canada. So as I wend my way out of the scene, I want to leave you with some sites that I go to. And I hope some of them you'll really consider. This Morgan Zegers, if that's how you pronounce her name, I just stumbled across her recently. Mostly US content. Opinion stuff, kind of like what I do, but you know, slick productions. And when she spills into Canada, she seems to have it nailed. You might want to check her out. TFI Global and TFI Canada, really good stuff. Where do they get this stuff from? Wow. Kind of annoying East Indian accent, but yeah, spot on stuff. You should check it out. Western Standard, that's an Alberta production. Excuse me, he's kind of entertaining. Canadian content with a Western bias, nothing wrong with that. We on Gravitas, oh ho ho. East Indian, but no annoying accent. And this channel will remind you of what news used to be like, not the let me be blunt bullshit we get here in North America. And let me just stay with them for a minute. They give you a world perspective that we're not seeing in North America as regards India, Russia, Sri Lanka, Turkey, China. Oh yes, big heavy China stuff. Why would we be interested in that, you say? Well, check it out. It'll really open your eyes. And all of the countries that this channel deals with, Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum don't have their fingers into. So yeah, I really implore you to check that channel out. Lengthy vids, usually pushing 50 minutes, excuse me. But listed up in the top corner is the subject matters they cover, so you can skim through and skip the ones you're not interested in. Really strongly advise that one. Live from the Shed, Dave does great stuff. Canadian comment stuff. Boots on the ground, very much Ottawa and the Canadian Freedom Fighters. Sorry. Sky News Australia. Sorry, the tree's reflecting here. I'm having trouble seeing what I'm doing. Sky News Australia. Good world perspective with an Aussie sense of humor. Sarcasm would be more apt. The CCFR, they're all about, you know, the words I can't say, bang, bang. You want to know what's going on in Canada with them? Can be dry and lengthy, but very informative if you're interested in the buyback program. Runkle of the Bailey, Canadian legal stuff. Dry, lengthy, and wordy. But if there's a subject matter you're interested in, want to know where Canadian law stands, this is your go-to guy. Pick a subject matter that you're interested in by title, because if you're not interested in it, of course, the legalese will bore you to tears. Raging Dissident 2, I'm a big fan of this guy. Canadian ex-military guy. I haven't watched him recently. He has a kind of a podcast he does, goes on for 2 or 3 hours sometimes, I think, and people, you can comment into him and he'll comment back and stuff. A little over the top sometimes, but you gotta like this guy. He's been involved in Canada since day one. Socket to Trudeau is just an example of a Canadian Citizens Coalition groups that people post stuff to. Send Share has an easy share button, so if you find something you like, you can share it. There's a lot of social Citizens Coalition groups in Canada. If you want more, you can go back to some of my videos. I list more of them. Jordan Peterson, this guy's brilliant, and I do mean brilliant. If you don't know him, check him out. He loathes Trudeau with good cause, often gets emotional. The man is brilliant. Watch his right hand when he's talking. This guy's running on 16 tracks, not 4 or 8. I mean, you know, he's writing a novel and considering some, what's that stuff, quantum physics or something while he's talking. This guy's sharp, man. Awake Canada, another Citizens Coalition group, sort of a newsy thing. I just discovered them recently. I haven't spent much time with them, but I thought I'd throw them in there. The True North News, soft conservative, they refer to themselves, I'd say, as very neutral. Myself, Canadian content. Rebel News, Ezra Levant, another genius. That guy's way sharper than he lets on. They're all over the place. They have an Australian edition. They were in Davos, Switzerland. They're over in Holland right now, and perhaps have even moved to some of the other countries that are resisting the Klaus and that WEF crew. Say No to Justin Trudeau is another Citizens Coalition group, just one that comes to mind. And this guy, PHOGU, he asked in the comments if I'd plug his channel. He's been posting in Canada since the convoy in February in Ottawa, and my internet today is not working at the moment. I seem to be having increasing trouble with being disconnected, and it's not just my phone here rurally. I have the same problem when I go into town on somebody else's system. I think there's a statement in that as to what's happening, but so I'm just going to give this fellow Fogu the benefit of the doubt and plug his channel. And yeah, that's it. But we on Gravitas and Sky News, both for a world perspective that will really point out what a load of crap the mainstream media here in North America is feeding us. It's just disgusting. Really recommend them. And if you're Canadian, TFI Global, TFI Canada, skip the Global. It's kind of two different channels, although the same outfit. And yeah, and Jordan Peterson, big promoter of that guy. So that's it. Rain day today. Maybe I'll be back.